Good morning, Room 25. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, and we are still having our theme of working hard. So I have a quote up here called, it says, "All things are difficult before they are easy." So once we were first starting distant learning, things were really difficult, trying to figure out platforms, trying to get onto the computer, figuring out what the plan was. So hopefully, I'm sure it's not easy, but it's getting easier as you get into a routine at home and have your plan for distant learning every day. It's really self motivation. You have to make sure you're doing the work so you're ready for next year to go on to fifth grade. So make sure you're motivating yourself and working hard. So I'm going to go today to Google Classroom. I'm going to open up May 6th, the daily work. And we have a Spirit Wear day. Hopefully, you enjoyed yesterday's Spirit Wear. I forget what it was. It was, let's see, Virtual Spirit Week. Monday was Star Wars. That was fun. Oh, Bug Art with Mrs. McCabe. Hopefully, you had fun with that in her art activities. Circle time today is a would you rather. Would you rather live without television or live without junk food? And explain why. Then maybe ask somebody else in the class a would you rather question to get some responses. Small groups are today. I will send you the invites, but here are the links. If your time for your group doesn't work for you today, join in on one of the other groups. There are four times: 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11. There shouldn't be an excuse of why you're not joining a small group because you should be doing your classwork, and you can come into any group if that time that I assigned you doesn't work. Okay, so just check in at some point today um, in the small group. There's a check-in form too that you can fill out for me to see how you're doing. We'll have our class meeting tomorrow. Math. Today we're doing a fraction decimal activity. I'm going to be doing a lesson with you in small groups just to it's prior review for most of you, but for some of you maybe not. There's a number rock video on decimals and fractions and math antics video. So you might want to look at those before you do the assignment in Cami because it's transferring fractions into decimals, decimals into fractions. So if you need a review, make sure you look at those links first. Mental math, this is a video of me reading off the 10 questions for mental math today. You can pause the questions, as you're putting your answers down. I would like you not to use a calculator and try to do mental math like we do in class. And then when you turn it in, I'll see how many you got correct. And that's a Cami assignment in Google Classroom. So if you go down to here, here's the decimals and fractions in Cami. You can kind of see that. This is an extra Bridges practice at home page. So you would just go into Cami and open it up, and you would add a text box to where you want to put your answers. So let me review that with you again. So I go into text box, and this is kind of place value, and then this is write a decimal. So if I have a text box, I just double click right here and I type in my answer. Okay. And then also for mental math, there is a mental math recording sheet right here, as well as the video. And I put the video link in our daily work also. And then we have our review quiz too for you today. Language arts. Newsella, you're reading about, let's see, it's the Newsella assignment is, I forget what the article is. Let me go into Newsella here. I think he has it here. So you can watch Mr. Miller's video, and then he has four quiz questions, writing prompt, and the power words. So you're going to go into Clever again. You're going to go into Newsella. Got right here, Newsella, and then it should pop up for you. If not, you go to the binder to assignments. And I'll go to my assignments here. Newsella is running a little bit slow today. And assignments. So once you get to assignments, you should spend about 15-20 minutes on the article and the activities. So the assignment is build a planet challenge. Okay, and it's about Legos. So I click on this. Yours is going to go directly to the assignment once you click on it. So it's something about NASA and Lego hosts Build a Planet Challenge. That's interesting. So I'm going to go to activities, and you need to do the power words, which is vocabulary, the writing assignment. So right here, here's your prompt. You finish writing it, and you have to submit it, and then also the quiz, which is 4 questions about the article. So if you only spend 2 minutes on the article, you're not going to do very well on the quiz. Okay, so read the article um, carefully so that you do well on the quiz because I do see those scores. Okay, so that's New Zealand writing. I put in Google Classroom a finish it. So it says choose one of the prompts on the Google Doc and write a paragraph to finish the prompt. Type on the document under the choice board in Google Classroom under May 6. Choice board in Google Classroom under May 6th. Okay, this will be on the daily work for tomorrow also. So this is a writing activity. It's a 2-day writing activity. If you don't get it to it today, you can finish it tomorrow. So don't turn it in if you're not ready. A paragraph is about 5 sentences, and I'll show you the choices. So if I go into here, language arts writing, you will see a Google Doc. And at the top of the Google Doc is a choice board. You're going to choose one of these topics to finish. So here's, if I look at this, I say, I couldn't believe when I saw my teacher transformed into an Egyptian mummy princess. What was going on? So then I would say, I would start my paragraph off when my teacher turned into an Egyptian mummy princess, the class went crazy, and then I would discuss what happened with that. Or here's another finish it. As soon as my mother left the house, I rushed over to the phone to call, and you would describe your conversation. Okay, so it's a finish the prompt. Okay, and only about 5 sentences is perfect for a paragraph. All right, so that's writing our novel study. Today, I just want you to read the chapters 4 and 5. No questions today, but keep in your mind how the character of Mateo is developing. So it's just a reading assignment, no questions, and you can get that through Sora Sora app. Okay. Mr. Miller and Ms. O'Hare and I put in Black Beauty into your benchmark assignment so you can get the novel Black Beauty. I assigned it very early in distance learning, so some of you might have read some of Black Beauty. We're actually going to do kind of a novel study with this throughout the 4th grade. So if you're interested in reading Black Beauty, it's in Benchmark under assignments. And then we have some questions for you to think about and fill out as you're reading. So that's kind of a 4th grade novel study. This is if you have extra time in your day to start a different novel, okay? And the National Parks Project, you should be doing a little bit each day on this, and I put the slideshow link here. Some may-do options, we've got social studies, there's Gold Rush. This is actually the week, Studies Weekly number 21 and 22 is all about the Gold Rush. So I put in some videos on gold discovered in the Gold Rush and a link to Empire Mine Historical Park. We were hoping to do that as a class field trip, and of course, we're not going to get there. So, this is a virtual tour of Empire Mine Historical Park, which is up by kind of Grass Valley, Nevada City area, right here, very close to us. There's a Mother's Day card if you want to continue doing that, and then Genius Hour. I also put a new challenge math sheet, number 14, if you're interested in doing that for the Maydews. I think that's it. That was a lot today. I'll see you at our small groups, 9:30, 10, 10:30, or 11, and I'll put those invitations in your email right now. So I hope you have a great day and see you today at our small groups.